Welcome to Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. They've been playing football here since 1902, and this crowd today is fired up and ready to get going. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cowboys will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. They're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And that run produces a decent gain.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff on a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Get set, get set. Smelly spotter. Check, check.
Can he make it to the marker? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
the returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Linebacker shifting around now. Using his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Pena.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try to run it with the option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening to stop the ball at the 22.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Same tailback, another carry. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Cincinnati 10, Oklahoma State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. The ball is free in the backfield. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Bearcats. On the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has being able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oklahoma State 0.
Bringing it out. It's Fields. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. He had nobody open.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped short of the marker until it's 4th down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They'll test the right side here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. The Bearcats pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him, and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over 1st and 7.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Cowboys will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Fights through a tackle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Cincinnati 20, Oklahoma State 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the sure hands, it's Pena. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to
make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Third down play for this offense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Now he's forced out by the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of one.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. Will spot the ball near midfield with a plus 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Fights through the tackler. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we can see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Cowboys churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He shreds the tackle. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they'll set up for the PAT. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Bearcats pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the run, it's Pena. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On the double.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Powers through a tackle. Mostly out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they will claim the second half lead. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the important BAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the sack. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. And the runner takes off to his right. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Makes a quick catch. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
And the Cowboys' offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On third down, he drops to throw. He eludes the rush. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. The Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Fields. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Cincinnati, 27.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Pena. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So second down after the incompletion. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.